I want fresh air. I like sunshine and fresh air. Hey fam, what's up? Excuse me, I had my mask up. Hey fam, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you. I just wanted to talk about these darn masks. Okay, so back in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, it's been 8 months, right? We started having these mask mandates, and people just don't want to wear their mask. In New York, we've been wearing them pretty well, but I still see people outside, they're not wearing them right. They're wearing them too often. They don't wear them at all. So I just want to talk just a few minutes about it, and I shouldn't be chewing this gum, so excuse me. But I just want to talk a few minutes about it, and you can comment down in the comments here and tell me what you think. But I came up with a few things that people should know about masks. One, masks are very, very effective in protecting you against coronavirus because the things go through the air and stuff like that and fly into your nostrils and into your mouth and get you sick and all that good stuff. You have the mask up, you protect yourself, you protect other people. Now, if you have the mask like this, you're protecting other people because you're not sending out anything to them, but you're still breathing in stuff. So you should have that mask on. Okay. Also, I see people outside walking all day or driving with their windows up and they have on their mask. You don't need to do that. The mask mandate is for a few things. When do you need your mask? One, when you go inside of a store, when you're on the subway, when you're on a bus, when you're in a really close packed place with people outside. If you're less than 6 to 8, maybe even 10 feet away from people, you should have on your mask because they may be sick and they can get you sick. And when they spew things, then it could fly towards you. And they were saying 6 feet at first. Now they're thinking it's more than 6 feet where you can be affected. So think about that. But when you're walking down the street by yourself, there aren't many people around, you can have your mask down. You don't need your mask. For me, I walk on the street all the time. I'm outside. I have my mask down. I get ready to go into a store. I put it up. I go into our subway and I don't put it on. When I do put it on, because the air is still flowing outside, it's kind of an outside space, even though it's downstairs inside of a structure underground. But when I do put it on is when I get on the subway. The subway pulls up, I walk onto the subway, so that I'm protecting myself and I'm protecting other people. You don't need it all the time. A friend of mine was saying, well, you have to get the fresh air and you can't be breathing in your toxins and all that all the time and stuff, but you don't need to. When you're in a store, you might be in there 20 minutes, 25 minutes, When you're on the subway, you might be on there sometimes an hour, I will say. But if you get off and you have to change trains, you can take your mask down, breathe, and then you put it back up. And sometimes even when I'm on the train, I probably shouldn't, but if I have a little problem breathing or whatever and I need to, I put it down for a few seconds, get me some breaths, and I'll put it back up. Sometimes I forget that I have the mask on. So I'll be walking around, and I think this is what some people do outside when I see them walking. I just forget about it, so I just have it on, and when I remember, if I'm outside especially, because I want fresh air, I like sunshine and fresh air. The big problem is when you're inside, when you are in stale air, when there is no air flowing around, there's no wind moving things, then the virus stays and it can stick and stay to places and be in one area and just spread out. So when you're inside, you really want to be protected. When you're outside, use your discretion. If you're in a car by yourself, you don't need to have your mask up, especially if the windows are closed. You know what I'm saying? If you're in there with a few people, the windows are open, you may be able to get away without having a mask. But you may want to wear a mask. Who knows? You have to make those decisions for yourself. But people don't go crazy over this. This is something that can help us all, and we need help because numbers are going up all over the place. We have had our worst death numbers in a long time, even here in New York, where we're getting great information from Governor Cuomo and our Mayor de Blasio. And I've talked to friends in other cities and down south who are not getting such great information. They're getting conflicting things and all of this stuff from their governors, their mayors, who may be Democrat, may be Republican. I don't want to talk about that. But when it comes to a mask, you have to try to protect yourself. You have to try to protect others. And nothing is perfect. Nothing's going to keep you from 100% from getting whatever it is that is out here. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Where are the places where you think you can get a little fresh air without dying. I hope you are well. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I am out. Peace. Be well. Be safe. Be blessed.